For centuries, surfing has held great importance to the native Hawaiian people, riding large boards called olos and alais made from koa wood. Surfing was used as a way for these people to connect with their religion and heal. Over time, surfing was brought over to America, where its popularity flourished. It used to be that surfboards were made by local craftsmen and the skills were passed down. Wood was replaced for foam, and today roughly 95% of boards are made in factories. The other 5% are made by those who take matters into their own hands.
Create a lot of lift, really lively and maneuverable. This nose template, I've been using this since about '88. Looking good, feeling good. Five, six. A little tiny date right there.
My name is Jeremiah Gaylon, owner of Sunlight Surf Shop. We sell boards made all over the place. We try to keep a lot of stuff local, or at least California made. We've been here 39 and a half years. Makes us the oldest shop in San Francisco or Pacifica, but that could all change if we, ignore what people are looking for. If I had nothing but hand shapes in here and somebody came in and said, hey, these are all too expensive, I'm gonna buy online and get something from overseas because it's half the cost, then, we're gonna go out of business.
Most Americans are more interested in price than they are in craftsmanship. It's a real loss for us as a society, both given our historical foundations, but also just what it's going to mean moving forward into the future. If all we have is a mass production society, profits aren't leaving the community and going elsewhere to wherever corporate headquarters are.
We're such a cottage industry, the surfboard industry and other little cottage industries like fabricators and that stuff. We're losing that here, in the United States. It's like going away.
There's a lot of crappy boards out there now. There's a lot of boards made in Taiwan and are made in factories and aren't made with any kind of love or any kind of craftsmanship. They're just blown out for money.
They are in it to make money and not to make better surfboards. And those boards don't last. Surfboards are a crazy product. It's not a real product. It's a piece of art that you can actually ride.
It's functional art. It's kind of a lost cause for somebody to be a successful hand shaper. It's akin to the cell phone, smartphone, and then going back to the days of the typewriter and the rotary phone. Like, there's no going back. A hand shape will never be as perfect as a computer shape.
And that's kind of the beauty of it. I've kind of learned to just let go of forcing everything to be perfect.
It feels like I'm giving life to some beautiful thing because it's transferring through my hands and my love and my passion of the surfboard.
That's the cool thing about being a shaper and knowing a shaper and going to shapers, is to be able to continually progress and refine and fine-tune, what it is you're after.
All I want to do is to make what they're like visualizing and use my hands to make that. It's incredibly low margins in the industry, but the return I get is enormous from working with individuals.
And I don't want to make a board for somebody if I'm not like producing a quality item, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of money when I sell a board. Like if I sell a board like this, you know, it's going to be $700-800, and you know, I'm not rich. I know that's a lot of money to people. You know what I mean? So I want my heart to be in it. I want to feel good when I'm done.
Being a shaper is a big responsibility to the community, for sure. I could sell a bunch of cheap stuff, foreign surfboards, mark them up 800%. I'm here to make surfboards, and if you want to remain authentic, you make surfboards and come up with new surfboard designs. It's not about selling cheap products.
You know, you don't see a lot of rich shapers out there in the world. They're not doing anything humanitarian unless you ride waves. If you ride waves, shapers are gods. They're awesome, and they're giving you the tool that you need to go have the most fun you've ever had. So in that respect, they're icons. The spiritual part of it for me is taking it and riding a wave on it and getting that experience. Like if you haven't surfed before, if you know what it's like to go out and get a magical wave on a board you made, makes it even more special. It's like winning a race in a race car that you built the car in your garage.
That's just a feeling that I've been trying to replicate since I started. It's when you stand up the first day on a surfboard with the senses, you know, hearing the wave, hearing the wind. I'm chasing that still. I'll chase it to the end.